Hello, I'm Al Wolmer. I'm a high school math teacher, and my students sometimes ask me when they're going to use what I teach them. I point out to them that I'm not just teaching them mathematics, I'm teaching them how to solve problems, and that requires learning critical thinking, applying reasoning, mental discipline, perseverance, developing and executing strategies, using appropriate tools, and visualizing solutions. I just happen to do it in the context of mathematics. And nothing helps me do that better than my smart board and smart notebook. In elementary algebra, it helps my students visualize the connection between algebra and geometry. Here, we're looking at the difference of two squares, and we can see how the factoring in algebra is exactly analogous to what we see geometrically. In geometry, it teaches them the mental discipline of using tools correctly and applying reasoning to improve the correctness of their methods. Here we're using a compass and a straight edge to bisect an angle. Here's just the first step, and we'll continue on and get to this point where we prove that these two triangles are congruent, and therefore those angles are equal, and the angle has been bisected. In advanced algebra, I use math tools to reinforce the concept of functional relationships and to tie together the graphical, algebraic, and numerical representations of functions. Here I lead my students through the exercise, calculating the y values from the x values. We then use math tools to graph the table, and then we add in the functional relationship to see the graph. So we tie together the numeric, the graphical, and the algebraic representations of a function. And in calculus, I use simple table tools to lead my students to a conclusion that they see through pattern recognition, where they come to this formula here for the area of a segment. I use simple shape tools and colors to lay the foundation for an important theorem in limits, pointing out the rank ordering of these areas and their formula relationships. And finally, I incorporate into Smart Notebook visualizations and animations which make often difficult concepts clear, such as volumes of revolution, where we're going to take this area and rotate it around an axis. It becomes much clearer when they can see it. That's how I'm preparing better students to make a better world.